Hey, hopefully you can hear me. I'm actually walking to the grocery store to go get some healthy things. I wanted to talk about being overweight. Alright, so I think I'm a size 10 now. Well, I'm a size 10. But either way though, I created it because of it. I got to where I am because of it, obviously an eating disorder. It stemmed from bulimia, and that had a long time to do with what was it? Well, I mean, just people, like I would hear comments when I was younger, when I was just not from my immediate family or anything, but just dumbasses saying like, oh, you need to go run around the block to lose weight, or oh, why are you eating that bacon? You need to lose weight. Stuff like that. Or being obsessed with me when I'm gaining or losing weight and taking note of it. Someone a long time ago actually accused me of bulimia before I even knew what it was. I was just like, well, what is bulimia? And then when I found out later what it was, I was like, well, maybe I should do that. So anyway, that person had an eating disorder themselves, so they were kind of fixated on my weight. But I think it's just a lot of, I'm like healing, but I guess when people, if they put on weight, a lot of it is protection against shallow people, honestly. Like, that, my hugest pet peeve, I'm getting back in shape and I'm healing emotionally from the eating disorder, and how people would look at weight. They would place your value on it, so it's extremely hurtful. But it's just really annoying too, like whenever you, like I'm one of those people, like if you can't, value me when I'm going through my things, whatever I'm going through, then it's like, when they value me, if I'm doing good in my life, where it's like, I'm fit, I'm like back to a size 5 or something like that, it's just like, get away from me. I would want nothing to do with shallow people, because it's the weird thing, I don't look at people like that. I can look at people's value, I can see past them, and I'm not going to even call them shallow. It's just that, well, I mean, it is shallow. I'm not going to say that their whole being is shallow, but it's just a shallow thing to do, and it's just extremely hurtful to society when people actually look at people like that. You know what I mean? But there is people that look at people less than. Like, I remember there was this lady, she would grab my tummy and tickle my tummy to let me know that I had a tummy. I'm just like, what the fuck? I got really mad at her, and she would always try to compare me to her 2 daughters. Like, she'd be like, oh, like, yeah, my daughters, they work out, you need to work out too. And I'm just like, fuck you. Sorry, there's like some anger coming up now. But I'm gonna say this, like, I'm working on me for me, when I'm losing weight, but I hate it. Why is it those people, the same people that were obsessed with you gaining weight, why do they come around and then they congratulate you when you lost weight, but they didn't know how to treat you like a human being before then? But then when you get to where you're at, they're like, oh wow, you look so great. I'm like, fuck you. I'm just like, I don't look at people like that, and it's just like, why would I even tolerate people like that when they come around after and say, oh wow, like, now you look good. I'm like, I've always looked good, okay? It's like, I can see people that look good when they're overweight. I see people's spirit. I see who they are. But, so yeah, I mean, that's the thing, like, so I'm going to the grocery store, I'm getting some quinoa, I'm gonna fucking lose weight. But it's just like literally, if anybody comes up to me and says, well, now you look great, if they didn't know how to treat me like a human being before, I'm just gonna tell them to fuck off. I just don't like shallow people. It's so hurtful. It's hurtful because it was a contributor to my fucking eating disorder. Okay, my bulimia that like nearly almost killed me. It's a contributor to people looking at people less than. It's just like, wow, you know? So, but I'm very happy that I've gone through, you know, me gaining weight. I'm happy because I think in a way, I don't know, it was probably a protection or something like that, but I'm way more sensitive to people and what the stuff that they go through. And it's just like, I think I'm very, like, whenever I'm reaching my goal, I'm going to be a lot more inspiring to people because I was there. But I'm going to be sensitive, and I'm not going to tell them, like, now you look great. I'm going to say, you look great before. You were a good person before. Like, you know, your value is not placed on your fucking weight. You know, your value is not placed on numbers or something like that. So, anyway, I hope that this is not too noisy. I hope that y'all can hear me. I think that whenever you're doing things for yourself, though, it is emotional healing. Just because you know, it's like this. I don't believe in the whole, like, what is that thing called? Where people pride themselves in gaining weight as far as, like, unhealthy eating habits. But the only way you can change is you have to love yourself where you're at. You have to be okay with it, you know? And I've actually gotten to that place where I can actually, you know, love myself even though I'm not a size 5. Even though I've experienced people judging me based on me not being that. I've learned to love myself, and it's just like, I mean, I'm a freaking I'm a good person. You know what I mean? And so I see myself for who I am, and if anybody treats me less than, I'm not going to accept it. You know? It's like I'm totally stepping into my power. But anyway, y'all have a good day. Bye!